Hello again, everyone. As usual, I'm Buff Bud, and today we are back with another episode of Continuum. Now, last episode, I recapped what was lost in the Lost episode, and let's see. Oh yeah, let's see. We worked on the item repairer, the grinder, so we can get more blaze powder. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Was that it? No, I thought there was. Oh, we also worked on this thing right here, the fluid tree extractor. I also made some tanks here to put the latex in. Now, either I'm doing this wrong, or it cannot automatically uh wait, assign front. Oh, did I set this up wrong? Maybe. No. I must have... No. Okay, so maybe you cannot automatically pull from this thing. So anyway, I just been taking a bucket to this and throwing it in here. That way we have a bit of storage. I did the same thing over here with our creosote. That way we at least have a little bit of stockpile here with that. So yeah. Oh yeah, to make those things, it's actually really simple. It is a, let's see. Yes. It's literally just glass panes, sorry, and obsidian. So nothing big. Also, off camera while I was working, I found this guy here. Just a random zombie walking through the forest with an egg. So I decided to trap him, just because. Later on, while doing something else, I found another zombie coming from over that way, wearing a ton of armor and an egg. But I killed him, so yeah. Anyway, today I actually wanted to get a couple things done. Oh, right, another thing I was working on. Um, I've been hard at work harvesting plants here to sell for the emeralds, so we can get all of the seeds that we need. So yeah. Oh yeah, the hops. Right. That's another thing. Wow, this episode is gonna be jam-packed if I can get it all done. Okay, so real quick, I wanted to get the blast oven done. So if I'm not mistaken, it's boom, 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 boom. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. There we go. So we need 27 blast brick, and that's actually a quest, I believe. Yeah, okay. We're also gonna need our engineer's hammer. There it is. Okay, so let's quickly open this up, and this one is actually the first one in Factorio. So now we can get that. Oh, we automatically get some steel. That's nice. Okay. So now, I figure we're just going to build this up back here. In fact, you know what? I don't like this being here. Oh, right, we're in within range of the sound mufflers. I was like, why is it so quiet here? Okay, so this is the middle. Boom, 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 boom. Is it hollow or solid? I always forget. Because there's one thing that's hollow and one that's solid. And I should just be able to whack it. There we go. And now we have a blast oven. Blast furnace, whatever. Now for the kiln. Um... Hmm. I mean, we could just simply put it in the ground, couldn't we? It's not like it needs to be out in the open. Yeah, see, look at that. Still works. Okay, sweet. There we go. Now we can make steel. Awesome. Although, in order to make steel, we need coal coke, don't we? Yeah. Oh, no, we actually could use, charcoal. We cannot use normal coal. We have to use either coal coke or charcoal. Gotcha. And you could just straight up cook, blocks of it. That's good. Okay. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. I'll move that up here. And now let's move on to the next thing. So, one thing I've been struggling to do is upgrade my tools. This one, as you can see, is still only reinforced 4. This one is unbreakable, but I would like more more modifiers to it. This one is only reinforced 3. This one's only 4. So, I tried to come up with a unique way of doing that. And I actually found something that works fairly well. Here we go. And I actually created a small little area for it over here. In fact, let's sleep real quick because I'm afraid enemies are going to come at me. There we go. And boom, there we go. Alrighty, so right over here, I cleared out a bit of an area, and it looks like we already had a Enderman dick here. Actually, why is that there? I didn't mean to put that there. Okay, so this thing that I'm actually making is not going to be that big. In fact, it does fit within the area of this 5 by 5, 6 by 6. 6 by, wait, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 7 by 7 thing. Oh, it's kind of uneven. You know what? Whatever. F it. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be good. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And can I do that? That's good. Okay. So now all we gotta do is just simply fill out this. In fact, I might swap these blocks out for dark oak at some point, simply because it looks a little better. At least I think so. Okay, so now that we have at least a mediocre wall in here, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to put one bucket of water there, and let's go get another quick. If I could run, I would. And I should be able to reach it. There we go. Also, I don't know if I did this off camera or not, but I did put a little ring around the top of the trees to make sure that they don't grow into giant trees, because those ones are annoying to deal with. Okay, anyway, so then this one you put over in this corner here. And now you have a nice little flow to right here. And let's fill this in. I suppose let's do this. And now, at this point, you probably do want to have a little bit of a room. That way mobs don't just come up and ambush you while you're here. Because this is an AFK thing that I came up with. Literally the only thing that prevents it from being infinitely AFK is the durability of your tool. So yeah, although I should mention this is only going to work on mineable tools, not swords. That is another thing that we have to work on. So I suppose let's put this here. Let's only do 3 there. Because I do want this to kind of look decent. There we go. Okay, so that's okay. Now, for the next portion, what you're going to want to do, and you do have to make sure this thing is either like fully blocked off with high walls or with a ceiling, because if it is open, then it's not going to work too well. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stand here and look straight ahead. That is where your main block is going to be. Okay, so yes. So now, for example, you'd hold a stack of items in your offhand, and then that's not what I meant to do. Actually, that works. Unfortunately, it is kind of determined by the speed at which you can mine, but it should work. Because as you guys can see, this thing is at 457 out of 5,000 XP. After mining a bit, it should have rose. Yeah, see, 463. So yeah, unfortunately, as you can see there, the stuff is kind of going at the top there. So we are going to want to do something like that. That should work. See, with the mattock here, I actually like to do it with dirt, because as your left and right... Sorry, I probably should have set it a bit clearer. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to hold left and right click at the exact same time. That's all you gotta do. And let's get a stack of dirt out. And once we get over there, just hold left and right click at the same time, and it'll constantly place and dig at the same time. With a mattock, though, it will also hoe the dirt, which will also... That didn't work. That's odd. There we go. Oh, actually, that won't work. Okay. This thing might need a slight bit of tweaking. But anyway, as you might be able to hear, it is actually hoeing it. So it is actually getting double of it. And as long as you have enough blocks in your offhand, then you will infinitely do this. Because the blocks will come back to you forever. Yeah. And now we're at 643 that quickly. So, yeah. Let's get that real quick. So that's just to show it off. And like for example, if you were to do it with an axe, then just use some kind of wood product. If you were to do it with a pickaxe, use some kind of stone product. Cobblestone is the simplest one. Otherwise, if you don't want to do something like this for the pickaxe, you could just simply make a little cobblestone farm, an auto cobblestone farm, and just keep on mining that. That's another thing you could do. The best way I found that one to work, though, is if you make a cobblestone farm that is a couple blocks wide. Let me do that. That way that way you could stand at the end of it. Here, let me show you an example. Okay, so you're standing here, and then all these blocks ahead of you are where the cobblestone would be made. The lava and the water would be on either side of it, kind of deal. I found that out a couple mod packs back on my own. I'm like, huh, this is actually a really great way to do it. I sat there overnight one day and I just leveled up my tool like 10 levels. It was wonderful. Okay, so we don't need that. We will need some more of that. I don't know how much more, so that should be good. Actually, do I want this? No, I don't, actually. Do I have any other blocks? Trees, for that matter. I should, right? I was kind of thinking spruce, but I'm not seeing any. Dang it. Okay, well, let's see how this looks then. Alright, so let's get some of these. Okay, 32, that's almost certainly not going to be enough, but whatever. That guy's going to get really annoying. I'm going to have to put a sound muffler under him sooner or later. Boom, boom. We definitely don't want it to just be like this, because that's super flat. But that means I would either have to have it like this, or I would have to have it like that. Well, that didn't work at all. I like it the other way. Okay, so let's get rid of those. Actually, I kind of needed at least one of them. Dang it. Okay. Alrighty. So now... Oh, come on. There we go. Over here, we're going to do the same thing, pretty much. Oh, come on! Dick. Let's just leave that. Okay, so now at least I know how this whole thing's going to be. I don't know how it's going to connect over here, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, at this point, basically what you're going to want to do is just cover up the top here. That way blocks can't fly out. If I could reach. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cover everything here real quick. Actually, yeah, I think I'll just do this because it's all gonna be blocked by the stairs sooner or later anyway. Okay, boom, 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 and let's do this. Okay. Alrighty, that should be decent. Let me quickly mine out the floor here and get some wood in here, so at least this is looking better. Now, obviously, you guys could build this out of any kind of blocks that you want. I just wanted it to be out of wood because it looks better. So, yeah. There we go. Oh, it's raining now. So yeah, that's pretty much it then. All you gotta do is just stand here, and there you go. It seems like you do have to actually left-click real quick before you right-click, because it seems like if you press them immediately at the same time, then, wow, I'm getting them mixed up. If you right-click before you left-click, then it'll work. Sorry, I'm getting them very mixed up for some reason. Anyway, so that's two of the three main things that I wanted to get done this episode. So let's go do the other thing. Before we do that, I probably should kill myself because I am, in fact, oh my god, we're at 90 deaths. Wow. I probably should kill myself real quick because I am getting very low on... Oh, wait, no, duh. We have a whole cooking thing over here. I totally forgot about that. Real quick, though. I just remembered. Things can spawn up there. Okay, so... let's see, I've not eaten that lately, so I'll eat one of them. That's weird. Okay, corned beef. I have not eaten you recently. Let's see, that's meat meal, pasta meal. None. I'm not going to eat that. Bread meal. Let's get one of them. Let's start eating. Oh, wait a minute. How many am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. So technically 8. Okay, so let's eat these two. There we go. Okay, now we have meat and pasta. Let's see. Pasta, crop meal. We don't have any of that. Crop meal, meat. Yeah, meat meal. Crop meal, meat meal. Snack. We don't have that yet. Meat meal, meat meal. Bread meal. Oh, god dang it. That's one that we literally just ate. I'm an idiot. Anyway, okay, so that should do pretty decently for now. Okay, so I'm gonna gather up stuff, and then I'll meet you guys back when I have everything I need. Alright, so we're at the base of where our next farm is going to be. We're farm for auto sword leveling. Obviously, it's going to be a mob farm, because what else? So, I gathered up materials to make the mob farm, and you guys pretty much know how mob farms are going to be, so I'm probably not going to include too much of this. But in case you guys do not know how to make them, what you gotta do is from the center of the mob spawner. Technically, you only have to go out 4 blocks on 2 sides, but I don't know what sides those are. I've heard people say it's this side because of the little L in the cobblestone, but I just do 4 regardless. Now it does have to be 2 tall on top of the spawner. So basically, right here is going to be where the ceiling is going to be. And let's see, so that's 4 out there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 is going to be right here. So, we're going to basically want to clear this entire area out here, up to this point, because this is as high as they can spawn anyway. We do want to be careful because they will start spawning now that it's getting dark. In fact, there's one right now. Let's light this thing up directly. This is a little overboard, but who cares? Alrighty, so when you're ready, you're gonna want to have a space this big centered on the thing. This is a very good way of having it highly efficient because if you have the 2 blocks on top, then they'll be able to spawn up here because this top block right here is technically a legal spawning space, while if you block it, then they can only spawn here. So, this is where you can spawn them. And then down below the spawner, you're going to want it to be 3 blocks ideally, because when you put in the water streams here, then what's going to happen is as they're hopping, they're not going to get stuck on the spawner itself. Like, for example, let's say they go this way, and they're hopping, they're hopping, they're hopping. They're not going to get stuck on the spawner. Like right here. They're not going to get stuck on the spawner as they're hopping. While, for example, if they did actually have a only a 2 block clearance here. Oh dear. Then as they're being pushed by the water, actually let's break this real quick so I can show it off. As they're getting pushed by the water, they're going to be hopping throughout the water, and then they're going to be getting stuck on the spawner here. And then they're going to have to wait until they're actually down to go underneath it. So if you do it 3 like this, then you will be perfectly fine. It's just 1 extra block. If you are extremely low on space, then you could get away with 2, but it's preferred to be 3. So yeah. And now, once you're done with all that, then you're going to have a water stream on one side of it. Doesn't matter which side, whichever side you would prefer. Honestly, I'm going to want mine facing that way, so I'm going to have to move all this anyway. So, yeah, I'll see you guys when I'm done with that then. Alright, so here we go. Here's another, here is the finished version of that part anyway. So now you're going to have them flush down to here, which, unfortunately, there's not water here, so you're going to have to do some finagling. I'm sure there's some way to do it even better in modded Minecraft with like conveyors or vector plates, maybe. Yeah, vector plates are actually in this mod pack. So that probably would be a better way of doing it in this mod pack, and if you did do that, then you would only have to have it be too tall, because they don't hop when they're on vector plates. So you could do that, but this mob farm design is very good for vanilla Minecraft. So then, at this point, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have water streams going down another 3 blocks. Again, if you're short on space, you could get away with 2, but 3 prevents them, like, here, let me show you. If it was only 2 and they're hopping as they're going through, if there were another skeleton or zombie or whatever farm you're making coming through, then they would be prevented from falling in the hole because there's something hopping here. So anyway, you're going to want a 3 deep block gap here. And now, at this point, it's basically up to you how you want to make it. You could do something like this to have water on each side, to push it to one central point, and then have them, like, go here, for example. Or you could just do something like this, if I can get out of here, and have them flush to one corner, and then you could be good. Again, that's completely your discretion. I'm going to do the middle method here. This method here probably is not actually that as efficient, though, because as they're going around the corner, they could possibly get stuck on the on the corner here, but I don't believe it's that possible. So, yeah. Anyway, at this point, you're going to want to go, again, this is however far you want it to go, but the best way is to just go in 2 blocks, and then just dig up, like this. And I'm just going to dig myself out here real quick. Okay. And we will be filling in all the walls here later. I'm just keeping them open like this for now. So, yeah. Anyway, let's fill up our buckets here real quick. And let's get our signs ready. So at this point, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put a sign right here. And then a sign... Oh, wait a minute. How are we going to want to do this? So they're going to flow in here, and then we're going to want them to flow up. So actually, I think if we put a sign here and a sign here... Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Yeah, that'll work perfectly fine. So they'll automatically flow in to this water channel here, and then they'll get stuck here. So then you're going to just want to put... Actually, let's move this real quick. Boop. There we go. And then you're just going to want to put a water ladder up here. Again, this is purely for all those people who don't know how to make mob farms. I'm sure there's some people out there. If you guys already know how to make a mob farm, fine. Perfectly fine. So anyway, we're going to want them to fall. You know what? Heck. Let's put it right here, just because it's the middle of a dark spot. I don't know why. I just feel like we want them to fall there. So, we're going to want them to fall onto this block, which is Y level 12. And these guys can fall, I believe, 22-ish blocks, something like that. 22 to 24-ish blocks before dying. So, we're going to want that just in case we just want to use it for an XP farm rather than upgrading farm. So, what was it, 13, 12? 12 plus, let's just round it to 22 and see how that one works. So 12 plus 22, that's 34, I believe. Yeah. So we're going to want to go up to Y level 34, and at that point, then it'll be good. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to dig out as much as I can from here, because it's going to be cruddy to actually dig from in here. And I'll meet you guys up at 34 then. Alright, so I'm going to be making my way up here one last time. And everything should be good. I actually did it reverse style. I went from where they were going to be landing. I dug up to Y38. And then I dug over to this block here. That way I knew where they were going. Oh, that might cause a mess. Actually, that's perfect. Holy. Okay, so there we go. Now you guys can see. So, what's going to happen is they're going to pop up from here now. And then they're just going to ride this stream here. And keynote, right here at the end here, you will want it to be 2 blocks tall. Unless you're, for some reason, somehow dealing with 1 block tall mobs, like baby zombies or something. In that case, then that's fine. You don't want it to be any more than... okay, better. You're going to want it to be as tall as the mob. That way, if you're dealing with some kind of modded mob, like, for example, a wither skeleton spawner, if it is possible, you're going to want that one to be 3 tall. So, depending on the height of the mob, you're going to want it to be that tall. Because at the end here, if they're jumping as they're falling down, they will take more damage. So you don't want that to happen. So basically, you're going to want this entire tunnel here to be however tall the mob is. Now, at this point, they're going to fall straight down here. As soon as it's fully dug, obviously. And almost there. There we go. They're going to fall straight down here into this little holding chamber. And I like to light it up here just so we have a little bit of light in there. And just like this, you should be fine. You might want to put a half slab on here. You might not. Who knows? Who cares? Just because sometimes it will, sometimes they will glitch out and they will see you, but that's not really a big deal. Now at this point, it's basically testing time. So let's quickly replace everything that we broke. Actually, let me get another water bucket quick. There we go. Everything should work, so all we gotta do is repair the stuff we broke here. Box it all in. Take all the torches away, and we should be good. Actually, we should just be able to take away the torches now. They should fall into the chamber there. Oh, dang. I'm gonna have to hop in there and get all my torches back. Yep, there he goes. Oh dear. Yeah, see, just because he's tracking me right now, that's the only problem. It looks like he's in the stream now. Yep, he's getting farther away from us. You can tell because his little outline there is dimming. And there's another skeleton. We should see that one at the top there soon. Oh dear. There he goes. I guess we don't see them at the top. And now... Okay, so they are unfortunately a two-hit kill, it seems. Let's wait for a couple more to test them out. Okay, so yeah, they are a two-hit kill, unfortunately. Now, what if I do this? Or, no. What if I do this? Sorry. See, that is unfortunately too much. So, at that point, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make a slab. If you want it to be a symbol... oh, that guy took 3 hits, was it? There. So that should be a one-hit kill, right? Let's wait for it. In fact, let's zoom back out because we don't need it. Yeah, let's do that. And we should be pretty decent. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Okay, so it seems like the best we're going to get is that one right there. But anyway, at this point, what you're going to want to do is, since you're still within range of the spawner, they're going to just keep on spawning. So you can either just sit here and let them accumulate, or you could just sit here and turn on some kind of auto clicker on your computer if you got one, and just click. You could go away from your computer for a couple hours, have this thing level up. That's what I've done multiple times in the past, and it's all worked out perfectly fine. Now, while you guys are doing that, oh dear. Come on, go in. Alright, fine. I think we waited too long. I don't see any torches down here. Oh dear. I need to get up out of here. This is a dangerous place. There we go. Okay, but yeah, now it's all good and dandy, so we could just fill it in, and we'll be good. Obviously, these torches are decreasing the amount of spawns, so that's why it's not going crazy with spawns right now. So once we fill it in here, then we'll be perfectly fine. Ow. Yeah, I'm about to die. You know, actually, I'm going to want to get rid of those redstone blocks. Because if anything touches them, they will glow and deplete the amount of stuff we can get. Mobs, that's a word. Okay, I probably should go gather those, but meh, whatever, it don't matter. Oh, wait. Ooh! There we go. And there we go. Perfect! Quick, simple, easy mob farm. Oh, I actually forgot about that. That might be a problem. That sweeping edge thing. That might be a problem. Anyway, so yeah, that's all fine and dandy, done right there. You're probably gonna end up wanting to put some kind of what do you call it? Storage over here, because after long enough, you're gonna fill up your inventory a lot. Like as you can see, I've already gotten 2 bows from doing this. So you're gonna want to do that. Now the bone, on the other hand, that's gonna come in handy with getting more emeralds for getting the all the other stuff that we need. So that one is going to be very appreciated. Now, even though we are pretty much out of time for this episode, there is one more thing I wanted to show you guys real quick. I posted on Twitter, I don't know, maybe like a week or so ago, that I found a pretty nifty glitch in here. And when I say pretty nifty glitch, I mean a pretty nifty glitch. I'll meet you back at the base to show you. Alright, so we're back at the base. Now, what you're going to need for this glitch is some dirt. I'm just going to get a stack because you need some kind of tool that can hoe. So a hoe, a mattock, whatever. And you're going to need some hops. Now, I'll be honest, I don't actually know how I found these hops. I think I found them at villages. So, yeah. Now, these hops have a interesting quality about them. Let me go to the nether and I'll show you. Is this the right hole to the nether? I think it is. It is. Okay, yep. I found this completely by accident. You know, I'm not even going to give it away. So I actually created this little hallway here to go down to the bottom of the nether. Oh yeah, because yeah, okay. And one to go to the top of the nether. And this is where it gets really interesting. Alright, so here we are, pretty much at the top. Now, what you're going to want to do is place the dirt down, hoe it, and then place the hops. They grow too tall, and they automatically break any block above them. How cool is that? I'm almost 100% sure that's not intended, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Now, I don't actually have any plans for the nether surface, if you can call it that. Oh dear, I did not mean to mine that much. Holy Moses. Okay. But, yeah, the hops actually have a quality to break any block above them. I found that completely by accident while I was trying to, actually, I'm gonna need to break this one, too. I was planting them all around my, my farm, and I found out that they were breaking the torches above them, and I'm like, wait. They automatically break any blocks above them. I wonder, does it work on bedrock? So I went into my testing world, tested it out, and what do you know? It works perfectly fine on bedrock. Okay, so we're going to want it here. Actually, let's just break the dirt. And last one right here. And we're going to need to break this. I think we're actually going to need to go in another set of blocks too. Yeah, because we want to break that, those two actually. So, yeah. Now, you can't till it right here, can you? No, okay. So I will have to go down one more. There's that. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. And look at this. We're at the surface. How amazing is that? I suppose we could just do something as simple as that, and boom! Beautiful! Now, I'm not really sure what we can do with the surface of the nether, but now if we ever need to, we have the ability to. So, yeah. That's going to be the end. If you guys enjoyed, then please leave a like and subscribe. Next time, we're probably going to work more on quests, probably. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you, and have a great day then. Goodbye.